It was odd, but wonderful that when the costumes were finally on us, that the characters were on us too. It was almost instant.
I can't wait for people to, it really is beautiful. It's some acting, not schmacting. It's some serious acting.
Hello to all our friends in Taiwan.
Hi,
Nice
Taiwan.
to see you today. Happy Halloween, happy Hocus Pocus.
It took us almost 30 years, 29 years. What took you ladies so long?
Why are you looking at us? We're not the studio.
Oh, she's not.
Yes, she did. Many changes in the studio since then, and maybe they couldn't agree. Who knows? But we're really glad to be back, and we sort of to our costumes, and our old dynamic came back, and we laughed, we cried, we ate sardines. I mean, it was pretty raucous. We had a great time.
Was it a quick yes to the sequel?
I think we all had scheduling issues because we had projects that were going on, our family stuff, and so that took a little time. Plus, with COVID, everything got moved around. It was like for the producers to get all of the cast together at the same time and make sure everyone was well. So that was a little bit of a challenge, but you know, we had a great producing team, and we were our fearless leader was Ann Fletcher, who was our director, who was a personal friend of mine and just a fantastic. She put up with so many problems and just flew right.
But here comes the biggest question for the Witch's Secret. How do you remain so young? You girls look exactly the same, like in 29 years ago.
Exactly. My hair is white.
Your hair is red.
We sat down in these chairs for this interview. I looked at the monitor and I said, "Who am I?" I mean,
You're stunning.
Well, yeah, we're stunning.
Yeah, that's your style.
Go ahead.
This thing where you look as young as you feel. I actually believe that there's some merit in that.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
I still act like an 18-year-old. Plus, I'm Lebanese. I'm lucky to have my mother's Lebanese skin. But you know, then it's a crapshoot, really.
And do you feel any different when returning to the character? I mean, I was a kid. That's one of my favorite Halloween movies. Now I'm a mom, so
children. We were just children too. So in a funny way, I mean, when we started doing the fittings and we started having the meetings and it was mostly virtual and having the discussion. It started to dawn on me that we were actually going to have to remember what it was that we did 29, 30 years ago. It was odd, but wonderful that when the costumes were finally on us, that the characters were on us too. It was almost instant. It was really shocking.
It was a lot of the same. I think in this film in particular, what moved me was there's a moment, a scene at the end of the film that I wasn't really aware of because we had to shoot something separately, where Beth's character does this almost Shakespearean soliloquy.
It is Shakespearean. A few of those words are
Shakespearean. And so I got to see it at the screening for the first time. I think this is going to be something that the fans just lose their heads over. It's just such a moment of not serious, but heartfelt, this thing that you never thought you'd get from Winnie. And I mean, Kleenex, drinks, anything you need. It's a really beautiful moment. I can't wait for people to, it really is beautiful.
You're tearing. Oh my God, that's a very sweet moment.
It's some acting, not schmacting. It's some serious acting.
I mean, I tears when I watched that film too.
Where should get some salt? Why? So it tastes better when they eat us? Spread out. Sisters!